very rainful on the Kalam of Huzoor Shariah by Shariah. As we said, we're not going to take too much of your time, but I'm just going to say a few words on Huzoor Shariah and something that happened today. I want to discuss with you something that happened today. And I want you to listen very carefully. But before I tell you that, I want to tell you who is he. I want to tell you who is he. I'm going to say some words that I just said. I'm going to say some words and I want you to answer. Okay? We have undoubtedly Huzoor Taajush. What's the word? I don't hear it. What's the word? Taajush, right? And no doubt, this is the true representative of Allah. He is the true representative of Hujjatul Islam. He is the true representative of Mufti Azam. And no matter what you cut, you can't cut the word of Taajush. You can cut the cake and you can cut anything else, but you can't cut the word of Huzoor Taajush, because his word is from the God of Allah. That is why we, alhamdulillah, with honor we say that no matter what anybody says about us, we know that we only do one thing. We make knuckle. We make knuckle, we are naked. We imitate. And we imitate what we see in Taajush, Shariah and Huzoor. That is our thing, that's our example, we follow that day. And let me tell you something. We need to understand, and I'm going to say it to you before I discuss what happened today. I'm going to say a few words, you're going to respond. Let's see your response. Our heartbeat, Taajush Shariah. Come on, our heartbeat, Taajush Shariah. Our heartbeat, Taajush Shariah. The light in our eyes, Taajush Shariah. Our inspiration, Taajush Shariah. Our vision, Taajush Shariah. Our love, our secret, the secret of the awliya, the secret of the beloveds, our secret, our spiritual compass, our spiritual compass, our physician, our medicine, our physician, our medicine, our imam, our mission, our ambition, and our decision. Why? Because this is the beloved of Allah. There is no example like this who is walking the world today. There is no example. If you want to see Ala Hazrat, if you want to see Hujjatul Islam, if you want to see Mufti Azam, and you want to see Huzoor, you must look at Taajush. This is the power of today. This is the personality. Anywhere else you can find, we love all the pious, but the pious love him. We love all the pious, but the pious love him. So where better place for us than in his feet? Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Haji Yunus is a witness with me today. He has witnessed many things, Khadim of Taajush. You are a very lucky man. He has witnessed many things. But today we witness something that a doctor witnessed in the time of Hujjatul Islam. Today we witnessed a very great Karamat. This afternoon, since last night, Hazrat has taken him. But he still honored us to be here. Hazrat had a bleed in his eye continuously from last night. Doctors have tried to stop it. Dr. Ahmed Mansoor was here. Other doctors, Dr. Muhammad, Dr. Ahmed Mansoor was here, Dr. Muhammad was here. All others, they tried, they said we need to get an ophthalmologist to see Hazrat's eye because we are going to make long traveling. A lot of places to go to. So we decided, we got hold of a doctor, a very, very good ophthalmologist. They said you shouldn't take people's names because you are advertising. This is not an advertisement for him because I only got to make false personal today. This is actually the Hadith and Ahmad. It is to show blessing. Dr. Nasir Khan. Pakka Mashallah Sunni doctor. We went to him today. He gave us time. So busy schedule, but he took out time for us. We went there, he saw Hazrat, everything. He said to us what is wrong. That Hazrat had an operation many years ago. And the buckle that was placed inside the eye had split in the middle. In two pieces, one on the top, one in the bottom. And it was hurting the eye very badly on the inside. Yes, and this was being helped by 7 stitches initially. It burst, that was injuring Hazrat's eye from the inside, causing this bleeding. When he looked at it, he said, we have a problem. Hazrat needs to undergo surgery this afternoon. And this operation, when you go back to Bombay, you can do this operation. I will just try and put some antibiotic drops, and I will just try and clean up that place. And then when you go to Bombay, but I am suggesting that you do it very quickly. Don't go on this long journey, make it a little short or whatever, but go and do this. Taajush was very stressed. We phoned Shahzada Shariah, asked his ijazat, can we do this thing? He said, no problem, just Hazrat's ijazat. I said, fine. The doctor waited, he looked a little while, dilated Hazrat's eyes, came back after half an hour, 40 minutes. Hazrat was starting to get jalal. Hazrat was starting to get jalal. So we thought, why is he getting jalal? He's waiting for the doctor. Hazrat said, I have not prayed Zohar Salah yet. Nothing else, my namaz. Little bit, we get headache, namaz chhod diya. Little bit stomach pain, namaz chhod diya. He's going through such a difficult time, say my namaz. And jalal. Quickly we made intizam, Haji made intizam, wudu kiya, Hazrat put musalla, he read his namaz. After that, very comfortable. He said, whatever they're doing, make sure they do it before the next namaz. Whatever they're doing, it must be done before the next namaz. The doctor comes, he looks, he says, one more thing. I have my theatre right next door. We need to take Hazrat into theatre. And in there, I will try and remove one little piece of that band that is there so that it doesn't hurt the eye. But make sure you do the operation when you go back. It's important. We take Hazrat into theatre, myself, Haji. In theatre, Hazrat gets on the bed. The doctor stands there. He puts his chair, he puts all his gadgets and he looks in. And he says, Hazrat, if you feel any pain, etc., you must tell me. And I'm going to do this. Hazrat says nothing that is going to be in anesthetic. Nothing of anything impure. Say, Hazrat, how are we going to do this with you like that? Says, I'll put some drops that will help you, but he says, do what you need to do. But none of that, no knocking me out and giving me all this. Fawran Hujjatul Islam ka khayal aa gaya. Huzoor Hujjatul Islam had injury that they needed to operate the thumb. The doctor said, how are we going to do it? He said, no anesthetic, no nothing for numbing, nothing at that time. How are we going to do it? He turned his face away. He says, you do your job, I will do my job. You do your job, I will do my job. So the doctor operated Hujjatul Islam and removed what needed to be removed without him moving. He did not move and he was not under anesthetic. He did not move. When everything was over, he said, Huzoor Islam asked, are you done? Huzoor Islam asked to the doctor, are you done? The doctor said, I am done. He said, Hazrat, how did this happen? He said, you did your work. I was saying Durood upon my Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I did not feel anything. Now keep this in your mind. That is the thumb, this is the eye. It is being operated in front of us without anesthetic. The doctor decides when he gets into the eye that now I have to remove that entire buckle. The operation which needed to be done in Bombay, he does it in 13 minutes. I was tiny. 13 minutes. He does it in 13 minutes, removes the buckle, 7 stitches removed from the buckle, takes out the buckle, removes the cloth, everything in 13 minutes. And you know what he finishes, what he says? He says, I have never seen a bolder man in my life. What the doctor says? He says, I have never seen a bolder man in my life. He said, no anesthetic. I've done all this to his eye. He has not moved an inch. He has not moved an inch. And wallah, he did not move. I was seeing it. He did not move. And you know what? Subhanallah, I thought of Hujjatul Islam that time. That didn't move there. Didn't move here. Here the eye had dedicated operation. And after that, you know what he says to Hazrat? He says, Hazrat, I am done. Hazrat answers, well done. Hazrat sits up, he says, are you well? Hazrat says, very well. My brothers, what I'm trying to point out to you is this is the direct and the real Karamat of Allah Hazrat. Karamat of Mufti Azam. This is the Karamat of Hujjatul Islam. This is their personality that we got to be in front of today. This is a great Karamat when we witnessed it with our eyes. And you know what? You that Hazrat has a problem because there's some eye problem, maybe he can't see us. Without that problem without that so-called physical side, Hazrat sees more than what all of us can see. No matter what plans and what thoughts and what we do and come in front of Hazrat can see better than us. We see with the eyes of our head, and Allah's really sees with the eyes of his heart. He sees with the eyes of his heart. So you have this personality in front of you. I want you to appreciate, honor him after he gives his few words of dua, what Hazrat wishes, whatever Hazrat wishes. After that, those who want to become murid, become murid. Those who are not sure of whose bed you are with, refreshing your bed. Those who are murid, refreshing your bed. Very, very important that you're getting the chance to give your hand in the hand of the boss of the zamana, of the kutub of the zamana, of the wali of the zamana. So let's welcome Hazrat with the Nare Takbir and Narisat, and I want to hear the echo. This echo must meet spiritually with the Ummah operation. Nare Takbir! Nare Takbir! Huzoor Taajush Shariah, Huzoor Hausul Waqt.
किसको मोहब्बत आला हज़रत किसको मोहब्बत आला हज़रत बस्ती करिया ताजुश शरिया इल्म का सागर इल्म का दरिया ताजुश शरिया की बख्शिश का जरिया ताजुश शरिया मसलक के आला हज़रत जिंदाबाद मसलक के आला हज़रत जिंदाबाद ताजुश शरिया जिंदाबाद नारे तकबीर